We still have a couple more weeks left of winter, and with spring close by, that means daylight saving time isn't too far away either. But when we spring ahead, that extra hour of sleep could be more consequences than being just extra sleepy. Here to explain is Dr. Mike Sevilla from Family Practice Center of Salem. So good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, so we like daylight saving in the fall because we get that extra hour of sleep, but in the spring, we lose an hour, and it may seem like just an hour for some people, but it actually can have some consequences.
Yeah, there's been some recent studies done on the sleep deprivation from daylight savings time. And one of the things that I always remind my patients is, sometimes it can really affect your health. And one of the studies that have been done is that in one study, the number of heart attacks increases 24%
Wow.
the Monday after the time change. So it can be very detrimental sometimes.
Wow, and there's some other things too. It can also cause trouble in the workplace.
Absolutely. There was another study that was done for people that work in mines, and from a study from 1983 to 2006, it revealed that the Monday after the time change, there was more severe injuries, and the number of injuries have increased as well. And also car accidents go up because you have sleep deprivation, and sometimes obviously people can make some bad judgments when they don't get enough sleep.
And I know it's just an hour, but why is that hour so significant?
Well, I think it's because, our bodies are used to, our rhythm, our circadian rhythm, getting up at a certain time, going to bed at a certain time, and even just 1 hour. We see this in people who travel to different time zones.
Yeah.
It can really affect people.
I think too, does the light play a difference too? Because if you go to bed early, I know myself and Alex do, the light is still out when we go to bed, and then with daylight saving, it's even brighter outside. Does that play a role too?
It definitely does play a role, and we'll talk about that in a little bit as far as maybe not looking at your cell phone or looking at TV or computers before going to bed. So light definitely plays a role in your sleep.
Very interesting. So now coming up in our next hour, you're going to stick around, and we're going to talk about some ways that you can prepare yourself so it's not so tough to deal with that time change. Because I know me, for one, I'm one that has a hard time with it.
Yeah, me too.
I think everyone does. We love our sleep, let's be honest. All right, thanks, Dr. Sevilla. We'll see you in just a little bit.